Why do you do it, Fuji? I want to see nice things. I am desperately trying to re-enter the Fuji system, and we're waiting. I think this past generation, everything that already exists, it's not really enough for me. I'm waiting for the next Fuji thing, and we keep getting older releases, old sensors being flipped around in the recycling bank. I think you had a meeting about this. I was sad to see it. All right, fellas, apparently there's been some confusion about what our different camera lineups offer, and they're losing their identity, they say. Nothing could be further from the truth. The X-E5 vintage dials, our flagship. X-T50, clearly worse, but cheaper, is it not? You saved money. The X-E line, due for a refresh, anyone? Way different than the X-T50 line. Hey, no confusion here, boss. It's very clearly different. The X-E line is your budget line. You get into the Fuji system, way less money. So like, you have a new one? How much is that gonna cost? Well, it kind of depends on where you were born. Actually, I know it sounds racist on paper, but some countries have nice things, don't they? And they have enough. They've worked hard their whole life and they live the American dream. They're happy. So like they can afford to shell out a little more. Some countries, there's an extra cost. Come on, that's fine. I don't mind a plot twist here and there. It keeps me young. That's cool. So what's the selling point of the X-E5 over, say, a used X-T5, which is actually cheaper? There's a selling point, right? Johnson, you would not believe what we crammed into this tiny little body. It's tinier, smaller, got dials all over this thing. So many dials, you can click them, you can move them. There's a film sim dial. A film sim dial, eh? That must have been a hot demand item. I thought people shot RAW. Like that makes that dial useless, especially for video. You shoot F-Log. What's the dial for? What are we even doing here, Bob? What's new in this camera? Anything? You know what your problem is, Johnson, and your whole generation? Nothing's fast enough for you, is it? Your videos, you're swiping left and right at the same time, probably. Oh, it's not new enough for me. My old car doesn't start. Listen, we don't have the tech. It's not possible to keep up with the demand. We put some soul behind our cameras and that's enough. Enough of you. I know it's hard, boss. It's hard to keep up in today's world. But if you put the effort forward, you can make something that we're all proud of. We're working with you. Come on, get Klein to do it. He'll do it. Yeah, I can't do any of that. What are you even talking about? You guys spent all the money on this lab. I don't know what any of this is. We have zero technology. Where's the copper? We have not one slice of copper. Well, what is all this stuff? It's not even, it's running Linux. That machine, I don't know how to use any of this. Where's the silicon? We ran out like a long time ago. There's no chips. We can't make anything of what you're asking. You think Wing's gonna do it? Wingy just stares at that screen all day. He can't even read it. I don't know what any of this is. Send help already. Like, what do you mean make? Klein, relax. Just use the holograms. Use that screen next to you. I told you how to. You point at it, you tap. Just tap and go. It creates itself. Come on. I don't know how to run any of it. You can't make a camera from any of this stuff. It doesn't work. Like there's no chips.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So the Fuji X-E5 is upon us, and I'm a bit confused as to why there's so many different lines all doing seemingly the same thing. I don't know, man, like the X-T5, your flagship, I understand that there should be a cheaper budget model that's almost the same, and we have that, the X-T50. This is like so similar to otherwise be unnecessary at all. I don't like when there's too many options of anything and then there's no real clear differential between them and you're just kind of left wondering like, okay, I guess it's the body shape that we're going for. Does that need a whole new camera? I don't know, but I wrote down a bunch of specs. I have reviewed the reviews and my opinion will be respected here today. So these are just the things I look at and I will see, okay, is this worth buying? Is it better than something that already exists? X-E5, 40 megapixel sensor. I think we are going to get that sensor over and over again for the end of days. It's gonna keep coming, and it's always, there was a poll on the Fuji rumor site, and he was like, would you rather this have the 40 megapixel or the 26 megapixel? And I'm like, how about a new one? How about a new sensor that isn't one of the old ones that we've had in the X-T3 and below? I know the 40 megapixel is somewhat new, but like, is it better? It's like just too many megapixels in an APS-C, the pixel density of a neutron star. I don't know that we need that, and it ruins the video. As you can see, video specs, there's not even a video switch. In fact, I was watching one review from Moment, and it was that filmmaking guy, Dallas. He's the Fuji filmmaker guy, and he's like all into film. He didn't mention video for 1 second in that whole review. I was like, what the hell is that? You know why? Because his boss told him not to, because he's a spineless jellyfish. Go back to the ocean where you belong. It has a 2.36 dot EVF. I believe that's what my Panasonic G85 had. Don't quote me on that, but that's old. It's weird that, didn't the X-E4 have like a higher one? And then the 1 million dot screen? That's worse. That's not good. Now, obviously I focus on video here, and this is clearly a photography camera, but most Fuji cameras are like a percentage of photography to video features. And usually it's like you have 100% photography cameras, and then even your hybrid video cameras are really like 70% photo, 30% video. Even your flagship video-centric cameras are like 30% video focused, like it's mostly photography. This one I would categorize as 100% photography. Don't even turn the video on. Could you? Could I film my whole show on? Of course I could. Decent film sims, come on. But 6.2K 30p is gross. No one would ever need that, no slow-mo whatsoever. 4K 60, for some reason has 4% less of a crop than your flagship. When it comes to that film sim dial, I know a bunch of photographers were complaining that you couldn't customize recipes, and now you can on 3 of the spots. I have 2 problems with this dial. One, you can't see the whole dial, so like you're kind of cycling through. Eventually you'll memorize it maybe, but you're looking at like a little window of options, and if you stick with the F1 to 3, then you'll be okay. Yeah, I think you could see them all. But the biggest problem I have with it is for photo and video. Photos are shot in RAW, and then this film sim dial, which is JPEG only, is utterly useless. So I don't get it. Most Fujifilm shooters, they're taking pictures of RAW, and then later on in their program, they're adding the film sim. I don't even know how that works, because we can't do that for video. That's my next biggest complaint is video shooters, same idea, we're shooting in F-Log2. There's your most dynamic range, and then we get no film sim. There's only an Eterna LUT. Where's all the other nostalgic neg LUTs? I've been asking for this for 10 years. Not once will I get it. It's just we're gonna get more film sim dials, double film sim dials. I don't need that. I need LUTs. But Fujifilm knows that, oh no, now I can use that LUT on my Canon camera, and I got Fuji colors, oh no. Girl sack. Yes, I plan on stealing your Fuji colors for my Canon camera, of course, but so what? Deal with the theft, and you call the cops after. A couple things I don't like about this camera, just from a very balanced perspective. You have the tiny battery, so already like, what are we doing? The XS20 type of thing, okay, whoa. Almost as good as the XH2S, much smaller body, but you kept the big battery, so you have nice battery life. I hate that tiny Fuji battery. Damn you. No direction pad in the back. That should be illegal. Why do you even, what's the point of just have, oh, we have less buttons. Look how streamlined this is. That direction, that's 4 buttons that I could be programming. And a lot of things in Fuji need that so desperately, because you can like enter high speed and then press up again to cycle through these options. So even if you had film sims on a button, if it's the top button, you press it and then you're cycling already with that same button. That direction pad is everything, and they've removed it on so many cameras. It's so annoying. The X-E5 is $2,000 Canadian. I just realized that. What We don't have any tariffs here. Why are we paying some random ass American tariffs? The thing comes from Japan or China straight to Canada. It doesn't stop off in America and say, hey, we collected 30% and here's your coins. What the hell, $2,000? The XS20 is way less. It's like $1,650. And then you get the big battery, nice grip. Come on, custom modes up there. It's a different thing, but same video specs. Same 4K 60, HD 240. What are we doing? If you're mostly a photographer though, and you want a stylish looking camera that's very light, seemingly capable, not the best class leading autofocus, you could do worse. You're just doing JPEGs. There's like a situation where you would want this camera and you can afford it. You don't live in America or Canada. You're in one of like the smaller Greenland islands. Personally, I would love to see a more video-centric line, or at least in your hybrid cameras, don't ignore the video shooters completely, because that's a thing where people are doing both. They're taking pictures and then they're vlogging their trip to the Brazil streets and they're in the slums and they're like, hey man, how long will this gold bracelet last on my wrist? Subscribe to find out. And does the video ever get uploaded? I don't know, man. But so for me, it's almost like this didn't happen. It was just like, what's that? Oh, cool. Damn it. And then back to my normal day. Then what am I gonna do? Just buy more wigs around here, man. So there we have that. Klein made it somehow out of, he figured out the hologram thing, and it's available through my affiliate links, but I don't know, man. If you're only photos, maybe. It's cute. And you have like a chihuahua. Like you're gonna be cute. And your photos will look good. It's not like it's a bad camera. It's just, you're not gonna vlog the Brazil thing. So like, relax. I'll be leaving after Bitcoin leaves your house. Subscribe for more.